Hello everybody, let's do another reshade for Linux. I got a couple of comments saying that this doesn't work. Probably doesn't work because I can see that it was updated 3 years ago, but because I remember that this actually just compiles or recompiles or just downloads from the original reshade, which is another one. It's another one somewhere else, which which I don't know where it is, but anyway. Let's just follow through step by step, and we're gonna do this video so that if there's any issue, you'll see my, let's say, my flow on how I do it. Right now I'm using Kubuntu. I'm not using Arch. I'm using Fedora, although I have Fedora 44 yesterday for some testing of somebody else that left a comment. I'm not using Gen 2 either. I'm just using Kubuntu right now for the work. Okay. So Kubuntu 2604 and using Steam. The comment left was about Subnautica 1. I'll test it with Subnautica 2 and I don't know, something else in there. So let's start. Let's grab that one, run it here. I'm guessing executable permission. Yeah. Okay. Reshade, blah, 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 blah. Wow. In the meantime, we can just double check Reshade shaders, Sweet FX shaders. Maybe there's a page called reshade.me or something like that, I recall. Do you want to install? Yeah, I want to install the path. Okay, how do we get to the path? Well, first you gotta do two things on Steam games. Because this is a reshade based on Windows, you gotta turn the game to Proton, okay? If you leave it native, and I think Subnautica is native for Linux, I think, I don't know. Yeah, no, okay, so yeah, I'm my error. But still, we got a Subnautica, properties, compatibility, we force that baby to, I always do experimental. You can do, I don't know, 11 or hotfix or something. Okay, so we do that. Do it here, compatibility, experimental, and then we go to install files, browse, and we gotta read this, okay? Supply the folder path where the main executable is for the game. Some games have it in the main folder. Some other games, let's just go to this one here. So we can, they having a bin folder, file folder, some other folder, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. So install game, and we go here, and here's, just close all this, close this. And let's do it like this. Install games, browse. Okay, so, okay, well, this one has it here. Some games have it like in an engine, then you see the bin file here, binaries. Maybe they'll have it here or inside here, something like that, okay? So if you see that you run it and it doesn't work, a lot of the time it's because you're getting the wrong binary in the folder. So here's Stalker 2. Okay, let's do Stalker 2. We gotta install files, browse. Holy mother, like all of them have it. There comes a time in a man's life. You there are some cases, what I'm trying to say, that you won't find it in the main folder. The hell is all this? You will find it somewhere in another folder. So you gotta look for that folder, and that's how it'll work for your case. It's what I was trying to show you on this video, but it just kicked me in the mouth. Ultimate G, oh my god, the executor was here. Anyway, let's go to Subnautica again. Sorry for the delay, just to help you guys. If it wouldn't work, then typically it's another executable that's in the same um, structure of the game. So this one has it here, but that executable could have been like somewhere here in a bin folder and a source or engine or like Half-Life. Like It has it somewhere else. So anyway, once you have it here, press Control L. That works for GNOME and KDE. Control L, and then just copy that full URL there, and just you can middle click it, which is what I do. Whoops. Once you've highlighted it, or just right click and paste. I'm gonna go like this. Copy that baby. Plop. And then, hey, is this path correct and blah blah blah? Yes, it is. Reshade found that some monsters are gonna kill you or something. Yeah, sure. It detected a couple of things like the type of bit the game is, 64-bit in this case. And then because of that, it needs to download certain things. Boom, 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 boom. And then we follow what the hell is saying here because I'm not gonna remember all this. If you're using Steam, right click the game, click properties, set the launch options to this monster. Let's copy that baby. And let's go here, general, and just paste it there. How do we know it's gonna work? Because I remember that I gotta press exactly this, the home key. Let's see. Cross your fingers. We should be able to see like a reshape menu at the top or on the left side. I forgot where. Oh, okay, on the top side. Okay. Reshape.me. That's the side. Okay. Holy mother of Jesus. Let me see. Something apply here? What's this? Oh, look. I remember. Holy mother. Like a year ago. Okay. Patchy. Okay. Nice. Okay, so let's press home and let's look at the things here. Do they do something? Okay, that one changes colors. Technical. Okay, and there was like a bloom effect. Yeah, the second one. Holy mother, look at that. Okay, let's play with a bloom. Everything is bloomy. The menu is blue. Remove the bloom. I think it's more helpful with the bloom. We can see things in the dark. Remember that most of them, I mean, the ones that don't work is because the game, the engine is not using those effects or those parts of this game scares the crap out of me. They're not using those effects. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh my god. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Are you sure? Yeah, sure. Okay, now we're gonna do the same thing for Subnautica 2. Completely different engine, Unreal in this case. I don't want to remove all that, but let's come here, copy this. Let me see, Subnautica 2. Okay. Grab that. And let's just run it here again. You want to install? Yes, I want to install. I want to install it here. Yeah, that's the path. Go find it. Yep, it's using that. And we add this because I already had some launch options here. Let me just make this little guy fat. Let me put it like that. In theory, it should work. And let's see how it goes. Well, I don't see the menu at the top. And press home. Okay, so on Unity 5, I think it's called. I think. Yeah, it's not working here. Let's get out of that one. Now we learned that on Unity 5 we can't do it. Let's do This one. One last just to double check. Let me see. There's an executable. Okay. Let's do the uninstall also. Well, I'll install it later for Sonatica 2. Yes, yes, yes. And then we grab all that and let's test away. Okay. This is another game that I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for. Okay. Let's see. I see the menu here, so we're gonna just double check.
Have you got everything?
Yes, that's all Lucas asked for.
Is Mummy
Okay.
going to get better with this?
She will be alright, Hugo. Mummy is tough, isn't she? Just like you.
That's right. I can't wait for us to find a new castle.
You
Well,
guys know what.
You've got the taste of a king now.
Many of these
We'll see what we can do.
things
We have to
actually
leave the
do.
region first.
I don't, but look at that one. Like in what? Oh wow, that one. Trails. What the hell is trails? I don't see. Anyway, you know that it works because you saw the bloomy thing. I don't even know what these things do. So at least you got the gist that it works. And depending on the game engine or the executable that you select in a folder, it will or will not work. So it's not a 100% guarantee there. But at least now we know that we just, we go to the page, run this page, at least here in Kubuntu 2604. Run it there, give it executable permissions, run that baby, make sure that the game is using Proton experimental, and yeah, and just put the path to the executable as you saw that I did here, boom, and that's it, and just copy this for the launcher options, and it should, in most cases, it should work again depending on the game engine. That's it. So I hope you like this new video for the Reshade. I do recall, and you can leave a comment, I do recall that somebody else mentioned that there was another reshader, that it wasn't reshade.me. It was something else. I don't even recall if it was for Linux or something. But if anybody can remember, they can post it in the comments, and I'll do a video for that one too, because I'm a little bit interested in seeing that one. Thank you.